What's up, boys and squirrels? What the heck happened to the market? What is going on? There is a lot of people in panic, and they should be, because they have no clue what is going on, guys. So remember, we talked about this might happen, guys, in some of the previous videos I've sent out. But if you were in the bull ring, I called this out, guys. VIX was on its way up and it hit some resistance here. Obviously another one here. And so we started seeing lower highs. And this is where we think, okay, we're going to go into this green zone and we are going to start seeing a green market, except they had support down here and then the trend continued up, guys. Look at that. They hit that a few times. And these are very strong moves. If you follow charts and if you follow VIX, VIX doesn't kid around, guys. This is strong. Look at that wick. That means that it was not going to be denied. And of course, once we saw support, we saw a little bit more resistance, but then we saw support above the 20 EMA, guys. Once you get above the 20 EMA, it is a done deal. Now, a quick reminder, guys, if you're getting value from these videos, I would appreciate if you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't, and hit that bell if you want to know when the next video is coming out. All right, so back to VIX, guys. So I told everybody in the bull ring, if we enter this area, the market definitely is going to go green. And if we get up here, it's over, guys. It is, that's right, that little thing right there. Shit show, guys. This is going to get crazy for the next 300 and change days, guys. So we're looking at about 300, in my opinion, 300, maybe 340 days where the market will continue to go down. And I'm going to show you how this is about to happen. Now, I always tell the team, you want to look left, guys, and you want to look at the higher time frames. And you might not be good at charting. And this is why you're subscribed to this channel, because I am, guys. And VIX is in a cup and handle. So what should we expect from VIX? So this is simple. If you guys took my courses, the first implied move we're going to expect is that width of the actual handle, guys. All right, sorry about that, little technical difficulties, guys. All right, so then we're gonna go ahead and measure this off, guys, so we have this for the future videos. And we're gonna say this is going to be our target one. Okay, this is a target. This is not something you're gonna use to go start buying all kinds of crap. Don't do that. Okay, so that's our first implied move, guys. The second implied move will be the actual height of the cup and handle to the bottom of those candles, right around there. And again, right from the breakout is where we expect this to start. And this is target number 2. This tells us that we can potentially get to 36, maybe 37 on the VIX, guys. I'm going to take this off. And if you use TradingView, guys, you are able to lock these little things in here. And if you want to know when those targets are hit, you can also set an alert, so it tells you when it's crossing that actual price line, guys. Okay, so now here is the scary part for some people, and I don't want you to get scared. I want you to understand how VIX works, guys. It's super simple. All right, so let's take a quick second to identify what the heck the VIX is, guys. Okay, so the VIX was given birth by a company called CBOE, which is the Chicago Board Options Exchange, guys. And VIX stands for Volatility Index, or the fear gauge. Now, what does this do? In the S&P 500, okay, they look at the next 30 days, guys, the next 30 days, and they start calculating if they think that there's going to be volatility. Basically, imagine that you're saying, I think it's going to rain next month, and you start raising the prices on the options trading. So that means when you go price out your options for the next month, you can tell where the VIX is going to go based off those prices. Imagine that these guys change the prices and the market can start dropping. Can you imagine that? They start making extra money, all that good stuff. Of course, the stock market's not manipulated. Now I want to show you the actual fear index, guys. So this is published on CNN. If you guys don't have the link for this, DM me or leave a comment below. I will send you the link, guys. But right now we are looking at extreme fear. Now we had this a month ago. We had this a week ago. A year ago, we were over in the greed area, guys, where we had a bull market. So a lot of people like to buy stocks when we get down towards the zero of this, okay, which might happen pretty soon. Now, are we going to have bounces? Correct. We're going to go up. We're going to go down. But right now, we are officially in a bear market. So remember that the pullbacks are going to be where you buy calls and you do not want to stay in your calls long. I am telling you right now, guys, you do not want to stay in your calls long until we start getting near the actual neutral area if the market decides to return back to a bearish state. Now, one of the things that I look at, guys, when I decide what decision I'm going to make with my trading is this white cloud. Okay, this is my 200-day cloud. I don't use the line. I use a cloud because I don't like to have all that noise. I like to have a cleaner chart. So we are here now, and we just went above the 200 on the weekly, guys, and we crossed the 50, which is officially a golden cross for VIX on the weekly. So if that doesn't tell you what's happening, nothing will. Now, one more thing I look at. The last time we dipped really hard, guys, was January 2022. You can see that. And you can see we went above the 50. We went above the 200. And we just started taking off, and we reached an area of 37, just like I'm calling out right now. This is super normal. When we get up there, we need a pullback. We need correction, guys. Now, how are we going to know on the VIX when this bear market is going to start to drop? And that's also super simple. We came and got above the 200. We want to see it drop below the 200 like it did here, guys. So we want to see a nice death cross, and we want to seeing it come back to around the 15 area, guys. That seems to be a common area for the actual VIX. Now, one of the other things you want to look for is patterns, guys, and I teach this in my courses. You can see VIX here, okay, started to create what we call a head and shoulders back then, right? So they did their head and shoulders, and then you look at your neckline, they crossed the neckline, and then voila, you had an actual bull market again. Now there is one more example I want to show you guys, and that is the crash of 2008, guys, / 2009, and you can see again we started to come above the 200, guys, and then they just found a nice area here to consolidate. That tells you the entire market had fear for a while, and then voila, on September, guys, August, September, bam, they dropped badly, and they kept falling and falling and falling, and we did not see a bearish move not until VIX started dumping here, and it started coming under the 200 again, guys. So these patterns on the weekly are easy to detect, guys. Again, you can set an alert and find out what's about to happen with the market on the higher time frames. Okay, and lastly, guys, don't forget we have a cup and handle, and this can change. Okay, this is a resistance line for right now on the cup and handle, guys. It can come back down. This is not a guarantee, but at least this is an alert that if we break this area, our first target will be this. And if we break that actual target, okay, we could see going back up to 36, 37, which is going to put us down, guys, a lot of points. If you guys join the bull ring, I'm going to leave you a link. You guys will get a chart where I show you what my targets are for 2025, and I will walk you through how to play the market so you are not getting wrecked. Don't be like people that get in and get out and they stay on one side of the trend and they think, oh, this is it, big reversal, it's gonna go bullish. Guys, do not do that. I have an indicator that tells you when to get the F out. Look for my next video, guys. It's going to be on NVIDIA, and I'm going to show you what the bounces are going to look like on the way down. So if you want to be bullish and buy some calls for short term, I'm going to show you how to do it. Don't forget, look for the NVIDIA video. Until the next video, guys, check out the description for the free stuff. See you on the next one.